Recognised for its Gothic architecture, vibrant colours and quaint cobbled streets, the Polish city of Gdansk is often compared to Amsterdam. And just like the Dutch capital, the Baltic port has a long and rich maritime history. It was here, for example, in the 1980s that a shipyard electrician and trade unionist, Lech Walesa, began organised resistance to the communist dictatorship in Eastern Europe. Today, Gdansk is still a centre for shipbuilding and repair, although latterly it's also diversified into the luxury yacht sector. Conrad Shipyard is a case in point. Its mother company, Marine Projects, builds large commercial vessels. But Conrad, named after the famous novelist and merchant mariner Joseph Conrad, born in Poland, was set up specifically to focus on large yacht production. And in this video, we're going to find out a little bit more about how it does that. Polish welders and metalworkers are among the best in the world, and there are some shipyards here in Gdansk that build steel hulls and aluminium superstructures that are then outfitted in Italy, the Netherlands or Germany. But Conrad, from the very beginning, has been a turnkey builder that follows its projects all the way from concept through to completion.
Our first yacht, it was a super yacht delivered in 2005, the Escape S. When the hull was under construction, Marine Projects decided to establish, separate division for the super yachts because they realized that, shipbuilding and the new project like yacht, it's completely different story. But just after, we had opportunity to build smaller boats. So in 2005, we delivered 15-meter Jack London, and we started to build our, I would say, own project, Conrad 66, the sailing yacht, but it was rather, the world cruiser. It was a steel hull. Later on, we built also a 24-meter sailing yacht, Intuition. And in 2013, we had, a second, super yacht. It was repeated customer from the first 66, and it was Lunar, designed by Frank Neubel.
The project that really launched Conrad onto the superyacht scene was Viatoris in 2018. With naval architecture by Diana Yacht Design in the Netherlands and exterior styling by UK-based Raymond Langton, both top-tier names in the superyacht world. At 40 metres and 395 gross tons, the tridecker was the largest private yacht ever built in Poland at the time.
And Viatoris, it was really a diamond on the Monaco Boat Show 2018 because it was very rich and complex project in a size of 40 meters, but it was really a good sample of what we can do.
Viatoris was followed by another record breaker, the award-winning Ace in 2022. Although she was based on the same technical platform, the new C144S model, as it was known, was over 4 meters longer with correspondingly more interior volume, and she upped the ante once again for the shipyard. She was Conrad's first yacht to feature interior design by an independent studio, in this case Milan-based M2 Atelier. I went aboard the yacht at the 2023 Monaco Yacht Show and was impressed by the clean, modernist design and very high-quality outfitting.
Viatoris was built as a private boat, and she only accommodates space for 5 crew, which is not enough for charter. And Ace was supposed to be a charter boat. Together with Diana Yacht Design, we started working on extension of the hull, and we developed the design which includes more space for the crew, which means 2 additional cabins to accommodate in total 9 of crew, as well as the difference between Viatoris and Ace is that she accommodates a proper garage and proper beach club, which means complete redesign of aft part of the boat. So that was the challenge, and we used as much space as possible to try to fit the features like the biggest tender possible, proper beach club, large platform aft, which is 3 meters and it's twice as big as on Viatoris.
We heard earlier that Conrad is part of Marine Projects, which began as an engineering company and later expanded into production. That means that the shipyard has access to some of the top specialists in the region, and that's in addition to its own interior design office, furniture factory, 25-strong engineering team, and a facility that covers more than 50,000 square meters. In some cases, up to 3 generations of the same family have worked within the group.
I'm the third generation in my family working in the shipbuilding industry. My grandfather and my father and myself. In our shipyard we have carpentry, stainless steel, and pretty much all the departments which involve the whole yacht outfitting. But the area and the region has a lot of shipyards and a lot of companies connected to the shipbuilding industry. And as well the technical university with the shipbuilding faculty, which I graduated, and my father and my grandfather.
The culmination of Conrad's in-house experience and expertise is the second C-144 to launch, the newly christened Extra Time. And we're very lucky to be among the first to have a sneak peek on board and even take her out for a quick sea trial.
Our last vessel was a 38-metre fiberglass boat. Obviously a lot of difference between that and this one. This one's a much more grown-up, shall we say, more seaworthy vessel. And we've been able to benefit from tweaking and fine-tuning developing on the first hull. And I think hull number 1 was already a great boat, but we've managed to add a few improvements still. And yeah, we're very happy with the result.
Extra Time builds on the success of Ace. In fact, her owners were very much inspired by the interior design and asked M2 Atelier to create much the same style and ambience with some personalized touches here and there.
The only significant change is the upgrade of engine's power to improve performance a little bit, yet keeping the very low consumption. There is not much space to improve the design because the owner liked it so much, he didn't want to change anything.
In the wake of Viatoris and Ace, and now Extra Time, Conrad is well known for its motor yachts, but is just as comfortable building sailing yachts. In 2014, it completed a complex and comprehensive refit of the 1968 classic schooner Malcolm Miller. And it's planning a 42-metre hybrid-powered aluminium sloop designed by Frank Newbelt.
Last year, I could present this project to a gentleman who's a very experienced yachtman. He was sailing many, many years. And we looked around in Holland. There are only 3-4 famous yacht builders. We looked to Finland. There are 2 famous yacht builders. And I'm happy to hear that they were all busy. And one day he said, I cannot wait another 3-4 years because time is running. I would love to do this. So I said, okay, if you would try to make a challenge with very professional, which are not maybe so known on the international market, come with me to Gdansk, meet people who do a high quality product since over 10 years, trustful, open, custom builders, and let's try to find a solution. And we found that solution, and Monaco last year, he said, okay, let's go for that.
Last year, Conrad celebrated its 20th anniversary. During that time, it's evolved from being an accomplished but little-known yacht builder into an award-winning industry player. But its mission doesn't stop here. The next to launch will be the third C-144S Project Moonlight, and it can build a lot bigger than 44 meters. In fact, it's planning 2 new build slots of 60 meters each, and it has a 100-meter floating dry dock. So something tells me we'll be hearing a lot more from Conrad in the coming months and years.